Hello, my dear students. Today I have brought a topic of physics from the chapter Electricity of class 10th. And from the chapter Electricity, we have a very interesting topic today, Ohm's law. And we shall start knowing about what is it. So suppose children, we have a conductor, a solid conductor. Okay. From the solid conductor, if we are passing the electric current, let us assume that this is that conductor. It is that part of a conductor. You can see that current is flowing through it. Current means capital I. We represent current with capital I. Okay, it's little confusing. Sometimes students ask why not capital C. Well, capital C is for coulomb, that is for the electrical charge. For current, we will represent it with capital I, that means intensity of current. So now current is passing through it and there is a voltage, the potential difference, that is called as voltage V. It is represented with capital V. There is some resistance in this conductor which is not allowing the whole current to pass through it. So that is represented with capital R, resistance. Now let us understand this situation with a road. Okay, let us assume that there is a road and on the road the vehicles are moving. Now the vehicles are moving, but there are certain obstacles in the road. There is a traffic jam, and that is not allowing the traffic move smoothly. So you can assume that this current is like that traffic. It is moving, and there are certain obstacles. These obstacles are collectively in the language of physics will be called as resistance. That means the conductor has some kind of resistance to oppose the flow of the current. And this is different in different types of materials. Resistance depends on the nature of the material. It also depends on the length of the conductor. Also, it depends on the area of cross section. That means if your conductor is broader, the resistance will be less. But if your conductor is narrow, the resistance will be more. Well, we will talk about it afterwards. Right now, we will focus on Ohm's law. So, what is Ohm's law? Ohm's law is a law which was given by a great scientist named as George Ohm. That's why we call it as Ohm's law. So, voltage, that is the potential difference, is directly proportional to the current, as you can see. And if we do it in the form of a mathematical equation, V will be equal to IR. That means the product of electric current and resistance. We can also change this equation in two different types. Like if you want to know what is I equal to, so I will be equal to V divided by R. If we want to know what is resistance equal to, then it is equal to V divided by I. You can very well understand this with this pyramid. To understand or how we can modify this equation, let us take this pyramid. So what is on the top is voltage and what is at the bottom is I and R. If you want to know, if you want to calculate the voltage, you have to multiply I and R. That's it. If you want to know what is I equal to, so I'm just hiding this I. If I want to know what is I equal to, it is V divided by R. And if you want to know what is R equal to, it is V divided by I. So this is how you can remember the Ohm's law equation. Okay, it's very easy. You have to remember that V is equal to IR. And from this, you can easily find out the other values. Now, let us solve one question which is based on Ohm's law, right? This is a very simple question which I have put it on the board. So suppose there is a closed circuit from which current is passing. Can you see? I, but we don't know how much current is passing. That's why a question mark. There is a value written as 12V. That means the voltage is equal to 12 volts. That's the unit of voltage. And this is the sign of resistance. The resistance is equal to 3 ohm. This is the symbol for ohms. and ohms is the SI unit of resistance. Now, what do you want to do? You want to know how much current is flowing through this circuit. Okay. So for that, we will use Ohm's law. We have just now read it. So I will be equal to V upon R. The value of V is 12, the magnitude is 12, and the resistance is 3. When you solve this, you get the number 4, and that is the current which is passing through this electrical circuit. So I is equal to 4A. A stands for ampere, which is the SI unit of electric current. That's easy. The question was very simple. If you have understood it, give me a thumbs up. We can also represent the Ohm's law in the graphical way. You can see I have given some values of I and V. So if you see, you will find that the graph of Ohm's law is like this. On the x-axis, we have taken current. On y-axis, we have taken voltage. And we have given some values because they are directly proportional to each other. You can see that the graph is a straight line. So this straight line is showing that V is directly proportional to I. And if you want to convert it, it will be V is equal to IR. So this graph is showing the Ohm's law. I hope you have understood it. And in the next class, I will give you some more practice of the numericals of Ohm's law. Till then, take care. Bye.